Well, we've got to 2023, well, some of us, and now they're pushing this new variant just to come into line with winter and the flu jags kind of getting used almost in like conjunction with it. They're trying to make it into like a two injection thing. But the evidence that we've been shafted is beyond belief. I mean, everything is there. Most of the people not most of the people, but some of the people that have got direct influence with the pharmaceutical companies also have stocks and shares in them. So from a business point of view, if you're putting stocks and shares in something, you're expecting a return. So if you're expecting a return, it means that something has to happen, i.e. the manufacturer, I don't know, what did Britain just sign, like a 10 million, 10 billion, some Google expert out there will correct me, I'm sure. But it's a lot of money. Which means that for them to make money, they need to produce a product, and not only that, they need to sell the product. And how do they sell the product? Through the propaganda of the media. Kind of work in conjunction, because most of the media is funded by pharmaceutical companies. Well, there's a massive percentage that is. It's tyranny, basically. It is. Birmingham City Council, I think that's like what the second largest council outside of the London one, is filed a code 114 or something, which means they're declaring bankruptcy. So if the second largest council offices, the Birmingham offices, that's going to affect social care, as in vulnerable, disabled people, vulnerable people, children with disabilities and stuff like that. Now, I don't think that will happen. What they'll do is they'll just borrow and borrow, which down the line just creates the same problem, but it becomes somebody else's problem. And I've got a funny feeling it might just be us that's going to pay for it all through our taxes. And quite rightly so, do you know what I mean? These people need help, and it's just not happening. It's just not happening. Like, I know you get in the weird kind of conspiracy things and that, but like with the fortune Bill Gates has got, right, I think I've said this a million times, instead of injecting these third world country poor Africans that have got now but hope, and he's pretty much just experimental on them for God knows how long with injections, right? But here's a simple question. He has got such a massive fortune, lands, he's got his fingers in pretty much all the pies, that he could feed them. He could set up agricultural places and stuff like that, and they encourage them to be growing their own food, and give them that bit of self-respect back, instead of just being guinea pigs for what I would class as a bit of a psychopath. But that's just in my opinion. Anyway, I hadn't done a Sunday slabber or nothing like that in ages, and you're just waiting for something to go. Something's gonna get pulled, like, and the next one they pull will need to be seriously bad for anybody to kind of really buy it. But if you have been having, you've had a couple of injections, but you've not had any adverse reactions to them, like, you know, lucky you, lucky you. You know, it's just in my opinion. Do you feel that you need more? Do you feel that you need more? And how they're gonna play in the nation's emotional side is you're saving granny, you're saving all these people in hospices, you're saving. I mean, what person wouldn't want to do that? That's how they do it. That's how twisted they are. Regardless, if they're threatening your job, you know, you have got. You know, you would get done. You would get an unfair dismissal if you left your job because of because of a medication that's got to be forced on you. This is a democracy. It requires mutual consent, i.e., you know, consent between two people. That's what it is. But they're just kind of overriding that personal, autonomous, you know, sovereign being that you are, and they don't attack you directly, like I just says. They'll say, "Oh, your poor granny, your poor mum, your poor." Fucking hell! I mean, do you know the average age for people dying COVID is actually higher than the national age of people dying with natural causes? Somebody Google that out and get back to me, because I know that's right. I know that's right. It's a big magical trick. It's double speak. It's tyranny. Anyway, I've probably bored you long enough. I'm gonna go and get my dinner. Have a nice one. Speak soon.